Hi guys, right back at you. This is Bob, and so yeah, I want to get downtown, get down to the business of what's going on in my old hometown of New York City. Uh, I don't know what's going on, man. They apparently they've lost their mind. Let me just say that New York. I used to grow up. I grew up in New York. Okay, I was there since I was a child, baby, whatever, and it was the best place in the world for me. But since De Blasio became mayor, it's gone downhill rapidly, and it's like everything is just changed for the worst. New York's not the way it used to be. Is now it's completely different. Okay, everything is completely different. Okay, and it's not only about the high rent prices that's going on in New York, but they're the New York the government of New York City, the city council, or the state of Albany with property taxes or the city tax, whatever. They keep raising property taxes, and they complain about, well, why the rents are so high. The landlord is not dumb. He's not going to take money out of his pocket to pay the property taxes that's gone up. No, he's going to pass it on to the tenants, and they're going to have to pay it, and so it's all going to keep going up because they don't have any education. The city of New York when it comes to property taxes. Okay, they keep raising it, and now rents keep going up because of it. Okay, it's their own doing, the Democrats' own doing. Listen, don't get me wrong. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. Okay, I'm not a Republican. I'm independent. Okay, and I see what's going on. All right, they complain about high rents in New York City, yet they keep raising property taxes. Okay, like once again, the landlord's not dumb. He's not going to take money out of his pocket. He's just going to pass it on. All right. So anyway, let's get to the topic at hand, and that is New York City wants to ban. Well, they have already banned. They've already done it. The city council already passed banning of gas stoves. Okay, so and it's going to take effect in 2023 next year, and I don't know what people are going to do. It's just crazy. Why the hell would you want to ban gas stoves when Nassau County, across the border from Queens, they're allowed to have it? They're going to have a field day with their gas stove. Okay. And outside, the rest of New York State is going to have a field day with their gas stoves. The rest of the country is going to have a field day with their gas stove. They're going to enjoy it. Okay? So is Canada, Russia, China, England, Europe, Africa, wherever there's a gas stove outside of New York City, people are going to enjoy it. Okay? So how is this going to affect anything? It doesn't make any sense because just like how they passed the no plastic bag ban, they banned plastic bags in New York. I think it was a year ago or so. Yet, you could still get plastic bags from the takeout. Does that make any sense? And people still take out their trash in plastic bags. And they still have water bottles that's thrown all over the place, How does that affect anything? I don't know. Maybe they'll come up with a ban for water bottles. I mean, I don't know how people are going to drink water outside. They have to bring their own cups or something. Okay, and have a filling station, But yeah, that's probably down the road. But yeah, getting back to the point of banning gas stoves in New York. I think it's a dumb idea. It's already done. The damage has been done. Okay, I'm just curious about how these restaurants are going to make shish kebabs. Are they going to do it with an electric stove, or because you need flame to do shish kebabs? The gas. I'm sure it's gas. I know it's not wood. Okay, some kind of propane or gas or something. Okay, I don't know how they're going to make shish kebabs or Greek food or pizza, for God's sake, pizza oven. You have a pizza oven. How is it going to do? How are you going to do pizza? It just boggles the mind. It's just crazy. How is Burger King going to have the flame broiled Whopper in New York City? I mean, they're going to cease being Burger King, and I like Burger King. Okay. I like McDonald's too. I like all of them. What the hell, I like fast food, but I cook too, and I love cooking on a gas stove, And I know Chef Ramsay, wherever he is, I know he's somewhere in England or somewhere around the world, would probably call this a dumb move. I might say the F word a couple times, okay? And Eric Adams, who has no mandate, by the way, he has no mandate, okay? People say, okay, he's mayor. Oh, yeah, okay, he's mayor. That's why now he has a mandate. But listen, let me tell you something, okay? People in New York don't vote, okay, including me. I'm supposed to vote. Nobody votes in New York. Most people don't vote, okay? The last mayor election where he become mayor, Eric Adams, only about 700,000 plus voted for him in a city of 8 million plus people. Okay, there's 8 million plus people or more in New York City, and only less than 800,000 people voted for Eric Adams. How does he have a mandate? You know, and 800, less than 800,000 people voted for Curtis Sliwa in the last mayor election. So it's about 1.5 million people voted overall, compared to 8+ million that live in the city. They say it's 10 million in the city. I don't really know. I think it's about 10 million, but people are leaving every day. Okay, 300,000 people left New York in the past year, and it was reported all over the place because they can't put up with the high property taxes, high car insurance rates, all the other stuff. If you haven't left New York by now, I guess you're going to have what's coming to you over there, because everything is going to get really bad, really, with the government banning everything, beside plastic bags and stuff like that. But banning of gas stove when everybody else is going to use it? Come on, man. Does that make any sense to you? Okay. Instead of banning cigarettes, they decided to ban gas stoves. I don't know. They say it's terrible, the gas stove. But I guess they're going to have to ban the furnace next, which I think they have done. They started to ban the furnace. So I don't know, gas furnaces and oil furnaces. I don't know how people's going to live in New York City. Okay. It's time for you to escape from New York. Okay. I used to love, I'm not going to say I love New York anymore. I used to love New York. Now I'm in PA, and I like PA now. Okay. Actually, I think it's more free. I never felt so free my whole entire life living here, especially in the last 10 years compared to New York. I've came here it's been about 4 months I'm here. All right. And I really like it here. Okay. I haven't had so much freedom like how I have now. You understand? The problem is, I hear that the governor of New York is going to send, well, that's for another topic. Okay. I'm just going to, speaking of her, she's an unelected governor of New York State who thinks she has managed herself. Listen, nobody elected her for governor of New York State, so I don't know why she's going passing all these mandates for masks and all kind of stuff in New York when she shouldn't be. There's no mandate for her. Okay, she wasn't elected by anybody for governor. You understand? Or the city council of New York, because people don't vote. You understand? And as bad as Cuomo was, I think he's actually better than that lady Hochul, whatever her name is. Okay. I don't think she knows what the hell she's doing. All right. And so Eric Adams has no mandate. He supports the banning of gas stoves. He just created an environmental team. Listen, I'm all for the environment, just like the next guy. All right. But come on, you can't just, that's why Biden, he closed the gas pipeline from Canada to come to the U.S., making gas prices to go through the roof. And then people want to know why is inflation so high when it comes to energy and everything else. Okay, there's no great resignation as the media portrays it. It's people can't work because of they have been fired or been let go because of that COVID thing. Okay, but yeah, so New York, I'm shaking my head. Banning of gas stoves. I mean, come on, who doesn't like to cook on a gas stove? Okay. All right. New York has gotten so, it used to be a Democrat city. I understand that. Okay. I used to be like that until now I'm independent. But how can New York has left me? I haven't left New York, really. I would go back in a second if it's became an actual regular city again. Not like it's become an extreme radical. Okay. Left-wing, extreme, radical, okay, left-wing city at this point. You can't even want to live there anymore, okay? With everything, all the nonsense that's going there now, okay? It's just terrible. You understand? My uncle. No, I was gonna say my uncle. He has a place in Manhattan that he owns, and he's been there since the 70s. And it's a big building he owns there. I don't know what his opinion in all this, but I'm sure he's fed up with it. But anyway, that's a different topic. So yeah, the banning of gas stoves. It started with that clown de Blasio, I don't know who, he's a clown. He's New York City's first clown. Forget about Bose or whatever. De Blasio's New York's first clown, and Eric Adams supports de Blasio. So he's basically the new clown that we have here. I mean, in New York City. Okay. Okay. Don't think he has a mandate. Only 800,000 people, less than 800,000 people voted for him out of a city of 8+ million people. And, you got to stand up for your right. Like the Beastie Boys say, you got to stand up for your right. Okay. To not to party, but to, see what's going on and try to speak up. Otherwise, you're just going to end up moving like me. Okay. So, yeah, I just wanted to do this quick rant about gas stoves being banned in New York City. It's just dumb. Okay. It's really dumb. Just a dumb idea. Okay. That's just my opinion. All right. You could have your own opinion. Leave it in the comment section and I'll read it. I might not respond to you, but I'll read it definitely. And I thank you guys for watching my video and I'll see you next time. All right. So, yeah, this is my latest record album that I just got. Vince Clarke. I don't know if you know Vince Clarke. He's he's a genius. All right. He's a genius. All right. He came out with some good albums from, Depeche Mode. Depeche Mode's first album, Erasure, and Yazoo. So you have another Yazoo there in the background. You can see it. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. You can see it get it at recordgalaxy.com. All right, guys. So thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you guys next time. All right. Peace out.